I'm Melissa Chandler, and welcome to After the Unthinkable, a podcast where I share what it's like to survive the things you think you can't survive and how to move forward one step at a time. So, if you've been listening to me at all, you know that I end every single episode the very same way. Keep going. You are stronger than you think. Now, I want to talk today about what happens when you are the only one who needs to hear it, when you are the one who does not feel strong at all. Recently, I had one of the hardest days I have had in a very long time. I'm not going to go into the details because, some things are private and some things are still unfolding, but I will tell you the truth about the shape of it. I was blindsided by something very painful. I didn't sleep. I cried on and off throughout the night and into the morning. And somewhere in there, I thought, maybe I should just stop. Maybe I should just quit. Maybe all of this is too hard. Maybe I'm not strong enough for it. I wanted to say that out loud because I think sometimes that when people hear someone end every episode with something like, keep going, you are stronger than you think, they might assume that that person always feels strong, but I definitely don't. There are days I feel like the least strong person alive. There are days that the thing I'm telling you to do is exactly the thing that I'm trying to do myself. And maybe I'm struggling. So here's what I realized on this hard day. And it changed how I think about my own words. Keep going. You are stronger than you think. Was never meant to be for the easy days. On the easy days, you don't need it. You're already going. The phrase is not for when the wind is at your back. It is for the days when you're flattened, completely flattened, when you're running on no sleep and a swollen, cried out face and a heart that feels like it just can't take one more thing. That is what it's for. Strength, real strength, does not feel the way I thought it would. I always pictured strength as feeling powerful and capable and sure of myself, but that's not what it is at all. For me, real strength feels like doing the next thing while you're completely wrung out. It feels like getting up when you would rather stay down. It feels like continuing to care about something after you have been given every reason to quit caring. Strength does not feel strong. It feels like keeping going when everything in you wants to stop. And if you are doing that, even badly, even while crying, you are being strong. You just can't feel it from the inside. So on this hard day, here's what I did. I did not quit, but I also didn't pretend to be fine. I let myself cry. I didn't force it down or stuff it down. I took care of my body. I got some coffee. I went for a walk, even though it was miserably hot outside, but it's because moving helps. I leaned on the one or two people who showed up for me, and I did one small piece of my work, not the whole mountain, just one thing to prove to myself that that hard day did not get to win, that the hard day is just a day. That is not a triumphant story. Nobody conquered anything, but I just refuse to let a terrible day end my whole mission. And some days, that is the entire victory. You did not quit, and that counts. So if you're having one of those days, the kind where you don't feel strong at all, I want you to hear this from someone who was just there. You don't have to feel strong to be strong. You don't have to feel okay to keep going. You just have to do the next small thing and refuse to let the worst day be the final word. The people who tell you to keep going are not people who never wanted to quit. They are people who wanted to quit, but didn't. That's the whole secret. That's all it is. I almost didn't keep going, but I did, and you can too. Whatever today is handing you, just do the next small thing. That's enough. And as always, thank you for listening to After the Unthinkable. I will be back soon with another episode, but until then, keep going. You are stronger than you think.